Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful Le'akim out there, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line of your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Shalom. It's your brother Halak from the GMS Denver camp, coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah, with another lesson. And this lesson is going to be centered around the BS that Nathaniel of the IUIC is spewing out of his mouth, man. Talking about Esau's coming back into power after 1,000 years of us ruling with Yahweh Shah in the kingdom of heaven, and they're going to be making weapons, and they're going to war against us. And that's not the truth, man. That doesn't add up to what prophecy's saying. Y'all know me. I love to go into prophecy through the Holy Spirit, and that's what we're going to do to prove that this guy is lying out of his fucking mouth, man. You see? You know, he's a complete liar, man. Prophecy, the only thing that we read about in prophecy is Esau receiving a punishment from the Lord and being completely decimated when it's all said and done. You see, matter of fact, let's show you. I want to get a definition out of the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. And I've gone into this definition before, and it goes into Esau, man. And even the biblical scholars tell you that Esau's end is going to be, where is it? It's going to be harsh. Now, this is from the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, and it reads, Edom, right? Edom figures prominently in prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments. It says what? See notably Isaiah 34 and 5 through 6, Isaiah 63 and 1. She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from the Most High. And this is the theme of Esau all throughout the scriptures, man. There is no coming back into power once this man goes down. And prophecy lets us know that. Once Esau is taken down, he will be taken down once and for all, man. He's not finna rise up. He's not finna war against us, because all prophecies say otherwise. And this is, I'm gonna make this probably a couple parts just going into prophecy to show you what it's gonna be according to what the Most High has spoken, man. Matter of fact, we're going to start right here in Revelation 19 and 10, because it tells us what? And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shah. Worship the Most High. For the testimony of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy. And this is what Bishop Nate doesn't have. He doesn't have the spirit of Yahweh Shah. He doesn't have the spirit of prophecy. And we can tell by those whack-ass breakdowns that he's coming with. That doesn't add up to what the scriptures actually say. When we go into the kingdom of heaven during that first dominion, that will be an everlasting dominion. A dominion of complete righteousness for the Israelites, where we're going to get the earth back in order and back in the condition that the Most High intended it to be in from the beginning. And all nations are going to be put up under our feet, because Yahweh Shah is coming to do what? Establish the throne of David in the earth. And it will be that way forevermore. It won't be a time span where you're going to, 1,000 years into the kingdom of heaven, Esau is going to rebel. Man, that's bullshit. Esau is going to be put up underfoot and put back in his natural state of being the basis of men, according to prophecy, according to what the Most High has spoken. Now, I want to go into this Ezekiel 35, and it tells us this, man. We're going to read this entire chapter, and it says that this man is going down and he will not rise up again. Point blank, period. Ezekiel 35 and 1 says what? Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord of power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. So the Most High is telling us to prophesy against Mount Seir, which represents what? The nation of Edom, the Edomites, the Idumeans, the so-called white race. He says that he's against Mount Seir, and he's going to stretch out his hand against them in the form of what? Judgment. This is what the Lord Yahushua is bringing to the earth to fulfill the Most High's will. And says what? I will make thee most desolate. What does the word desolate mean, man? He's going to make Mount Seir most desolate. Devastation, waste, desolation. You see? This is what Esau is going to be brought into. And guess what? He will never come up out of this state. He's going to be cast down into a lower state for 1,000 years in the kingdom of heaven. Then he's going to be eradicated according to the Most High's will. Obadiah 1:18. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. That's going to happen after the first 1,000 years in the kingdom of heaven, man. And it all adds up to what the prophecy says. It says what? Verse 4. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. It ain't going to be no, they're going back into the Caucasus Mountain. No, man. Esau's ass is going to be carted into slavery once the Lord Yahushua returns, man. All those Edomites who are remaining over there in the areas of Europe and Russia or whatnot. They're going to be shackled and chained, and their ass is going to be marched right into captivity to build up the land of Israel. According to prophecy. And why is this coming upon this nation of people? Why are they going to have to suffer these things? Verse 5 lets us know. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. This is why these great judgments are coming upon these people. It begins with what? The destruction of America, as it tells us all throughout the scriptures. And those Israelites who are alive and remain in the other parts of the world are going to be gathered up. You see? And they're going to be marched into slavery for what they've done unto the Israelites. For all the rape, the robbery, the murder, for all the atrocities committed against our people. These damn devils are going to have to pay for that. We're going to put them in shackles and chains. And how the fuck they're going to get out of the shackles and chains when we're going to be in our glory that we were in from the beginning, back in the state of being the Alahayim. Completely righteous. We're going to be immortal. We're going to have spiritual powers. We're going to be gods on the earth. And Esau is going to just break out of captivity. You're giving this man too much credit. He got that much power that he's going to get from under the foot of the Israelites when we're in the height of our glory. You see, when we're brought back to our original state of being the gods, up under the Most High and Yahweh, come on, man. No. This man is going to go into slavery. He's going to be there for 1,000 years. And once that 1,000 years is accomplished, his ass is out of there. That's why it tells us in verse 6 that what? Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. These people are going to suffer greatly for what they've done unto us. The fuck? They're going to break out of the shackles and chains in the kingdom of heaven and go to war with the Israelites in our glory. We're going to be out here flying around, super strength, controlling the elements, and Esau is going to get out of captivity and make weapons and come in war. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yahushua is the second most powerful being up under the Almighty God Yahweh. And Esau is going to break out from under his rule and go make weapons of war to come in. What the fuck are they going to be doing this at? Where are they going to be hiding in the earth, creating these weapons of war that the Israelites are not going to be able to find them? When the Most High tells you that we're going to go pull them out of the bunkers, wherever they are, we're going to go and get them. Even King David said, man, I can go into the bottom of the ocean. I can go deep into the earth. There's no way I can hide from the Almighty. You think Esau can? Come on, man. This shit doesn't make sense. And all you guys sitting in the room applying the shit and co-signing it, you're idiots. Being a complete respecter of persons, man. Because Nate is gone. He's off. He's off, man. Matter of fact, let me get some of the GNT real quick. Because this was a part of my reading tonight, man. This is the book of Sirach, right? Let me see, where is it? Oh, that's the wrong book. I'm gonna sum up Salakia. I'm gonna find it real quick. Here it is. Real Salakia. I know I just said that. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Sirach 4. Sirach 4, right? And this is in the GNT. This is Sirach 4 and 27 in the GNT. It says what? Don't allow yourself to be dominated by someone who is stupid or show partiality to influential people. And that's exactly what you guys are doing over there with Nate, man. You're showing partiality and being a respective person. That dude is completely off. None of that shit he said made any sense. And it doesn't line up to what the scriptures say, man. Where is Esau going to be in the earth for 1,000 years creating weapons to come and war with us that we won't be able to find him? Are we not coming into glory? Is not Yahushua going to take us up and make us as he is? Change our bodies and turn us into gods? Are we not coming back into our power? So we won't be able to sense what Esau's doing in the earth. And he has that much strength to break out from under us. When we're in the fullness of our glory, we're gonna be up under the second covenant. Hey, the Most High gonna be dwelling amongst us in the land of Israel and wherever we are in the earth. Isaiah 65 tells us the type of level we're gonna be on with the Most High when we're brought into that glory with Yahushua, to the point to where before we even finish praying for anything, he's gonna be the answer to our prayer. And Esau's gonna be able to hide from us when we're in that state for 1,000 years to make weapons of war to come and wage war against the Israelites when we're in our glory. Come on, man. Come on, bro. You tripping. You are tripping, man. No, these devils are going into captivity and they're going to stay there until it's time for them to get eradicated from the planet, according to prophecy. Point blank, period. Ezekiel 35:6 says what? Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And when you go into prophecy, it tells you that. Obadiah tells you, start at verse 9. And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. When is that going to happen? When is every one of the mount of Esau going to be cut off by slaughter? After that first 1,000 years in the kingdom of heaven. Ain't no getting out of captivity and hiding in the earth and making weapons. They're going to be cut off. Every Edomite, man, woman, and child are going to be eradicated from the earth according to the Most High's will. Verse 10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. This is what's coming to these devils once the Lord Yahushua returns. He's gonna finish off Babylon with those nuclear missiles and that concentrated fire from the chariots. We're going to gather the rest of the Edomites up when we come down out of heaven, as it tells you in the book of Revelation 21, and we are going to take the earth. And Esau, he's not, this man will not escape captivity from under us, man. What are you talking about, dude? Completely off. Esau gonna be eradicated. Fucking he gonna escape captivity. After 1,000 years, he gonna escape captivity and come in war with. How? Chariots gonna be everywhere. Hey, and when we in that state, when we come back into that glory, you gotta understand, bro, that angels are gonna be here manifesting themselves unto us. Ain't gonna be like they are now, all cloaked and hiding and invisible. The chariots are gonna be manifest and full view in the kingdom of heaven. And Esau gonna be somewhere hiding when the angels see everything at all times. Esau gonna be hiding from that. You're giving this guy too much credit, man. Esau is not that. He's not the man. Esau is nothing, man. Verse 18. Matter of fact, we're going to save that. Matter of fact, we'll come back to it. Obadiah 1 and 18, it says what? And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. For Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai hath spoken it. When does this take place? When they fulfill their punishment of 1,000 years of hardcore chattel slavery up under us so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans in the kingdom of heaven when we're in the fullness of our glory. That's when this is going to be done. So how in the hell they're going to escape this? Good Lord, bro. And I knew this dude was off when I was first coming into the truth. Like Yahweh shall say, you shall know them by their fruit, man. When you are at camp and you call yourself serving the Lord and you talking about the name of the Lord don't matter, man, your fucking spiritual alarm should be going off. And they standing firm upon that. So the thing is, all you guys who are following Nate and believing in this bullshit he's spewing, hey, the Most High is giving you over to that, man. Because if you had some real discernment, if the Most High was really dealing with you, when they told you that the name of the Lord don't matter, that should have been a red fucking flag, and you should have got far away from that, man. But you guys are continuing on in that bullshit, following after this man. You see, because of the clout, the uniformity with these damn purple uniforms, you're all in formation, chanting cadence like you in the goddamn military. You enchanted by that, man. You've been deceived by that. When the only thing that matters is the doctrine. And this dude has been off. You see? For a long time now, man. And you guys are still there kissing his ass. Okay. Keep on. But this is what the prophecy says, man. Esau is going down. So it goes on to say, verse 7. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. That means what? Every one of the lineage of Esau that can keep that line going is going to be cut off. You see? That entire seed line is going to be eradicated from the planet. And we're going to go into other parts. Like I said, I'm going to probably make a couple parts of this, because there's prophecies all throughout the scriptures that tells you that Esau's entire family tree is going to be uprooted and plucked from the earth when the time comes. But he has to what? He has to live out his punishment of that 1,000 years in the first dominion. You see? Verse 18 says what? And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in thy hills and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers they shall fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolations. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. These people ain't coming back into power. That's a cut to talk about they going back into the Caucasus Mountain. No, they're not. And the original land that the Most High gave them, Mount Seir, that's going to be transferred over to the power of who? Judah, man. Because Esau ain't going to have no need for it. His ass is going to be in the pit, locked the fuck up. How is he going to get away? We're going to go throughout the earth destroying everything that had anything to do with Esau. Because the memory of these people is going to be erased from the earth. The only thing that will be left You see, is what the memorial, which is Babylon the Great America, to let the world know what happens when you live in wickedness, what happens when you live like the Edomites. You see? Because America is going to be left as a what? A desolation, a city that shall not return according to what the Most High has spoken. This is the only land that has been prophesied to be left completely desolate forevermore, that no one will ever inhabit again. But all the rest of the earth, that land is going to be built back up, and the planet is going to be turned back into paradise. Up under who? The Yahweh Shai, the 144,000, and the rest of the nation of Israel, man. Verse 10 says what? Because I have said these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai was there. Right? Talking about what? The northern and southern kingdom. You got us in your possession right now. And you are what? Basically destroying the Most High's people. What does it say? Verse 11. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power Yahweh, I will even do according to thine anger and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them. And I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. You see that? So what you've done unto us is going to be done unto you. But we're going to do it in righteousness. So we ain't going to be out here butt breaking the men. Mutilating you by cutting your rod and your family jewels off. We ain't going to be doing you like that. Raping your wife in front of you like you did unto us. We're going to judge you according to righteousness. You see? We're going to destroy you righteously, man. And prophecy lets us know that. Let's get that real quick. Ezekiel 25, verse 12. It says what? Edom. That's the whole title of it, because it's what? It goes into your judgment that is coming at the hands of the Most High's people. Not according to none we've spoken. This is what the Most High has uttered out of his mouth. These are the Most High's words, man. We didn't speak these words. All we're doing is reciting what the Most High had already laid out in prophecy. Ezekiel 25 and 12. Thus saith the Lord power, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended. Offended who? Who did Edom offend? He offended the Almighty God Yahweh. You see, it says what? And revenge himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and there of the Dan shall fall by the sword. You see that? When you read about Esau's judgment, it always ends with him being what? Made desolate. Man and beast. You see? It says what? Verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And this is why you're going to be eradicated, because it's all according to the Most High's anger and according to the Most High's fury to pay you back for what you've done unto his people. If that's going to happen, this is what's going to happen in the first dominion. So where in the fuck is Esau getting free and going to make weapons at? No. Because at the end of that first dominion, that first 1,000 years of the kingdom of heaven, his ass is out of here. The Most High is going to lay the entire weight of his vengeance upon that nation by completely annihilating them from the planet Earth. That's what prophecy calls for. This is what the Most High said is going to be done. He's going to cut off man and beast. The entire family tree of the nation of Edom is going to be completely uprooted and cast out of the earth as if it never existed. This is what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has called for. And call halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because this is a righteous judgment for all the things that these people have done unto us. You see, going all the way back to when we came up out of Egypt, man. Shit, going all the way back to the time of the seed line of Cain, man. They have to pay for all that. Now they finally getting, you see, what they deserve, man. And to hell with them. Let's go back. Ezekiel 35 And 12. And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate, they are given to us to consume. And this is what you said, and this is why you destroy our people the way you do. You've labeled us as three-fifths of the human. You see? That way you were justified, so-called justified in destroying us. You labeled the so-called, you labeled the northern kingdom as Indians, which means savages. So you were justified in committing complete genocide against them. You see? You labeled us thugs and savages and super predators. Now you're trying to label us black extremists. You're trying to tie us to fucking that bullshit Islam so you can be justified in trying to and slaughtering us, man. You see? You portray us all throughout the earth as thugs and gangsters, and that's why the nations look at us the way they do. Those are blasphemies that you've spoken against the house of Israel, man. These are the things that you set up in the earth to justify yourself and completely slaughtering our people. But guess what? All that shit you've done unto us is about to come back unto you. So where in the hell is this great escape Esau is going to commit in the earth? Where the fuck does it say that at? Him being loose from his prison for 1,000 years goes into him coming back into power during the time of the Renaissance, man. That's what it means. Renaissance equals rebirth of what? The Edomite nation, to fulfill the revival of the Roman Empire. That's what it was talking about. And now it's time for these people to go down once and for all. You see? Verse 13 says what? Thus with your mouth have ye boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. All this blasphemy against the Most High is dead. Jesus Christ is trans, and AI is the new God, and Jesus is a fairy tale that we don't need. We can do things greater than God can do. You see? Just talking out your ass, man. You have to pay for all that. You've painted your image up as being the Most High's people all throughout the earth. Shit, first and foremost, you painted yourself up as being the Most High. You painted yourself as being the Messiah. You painted yourself as being the true people of the Lord. You painted yourself as being the angels. Which is all boasting against the Most High, man. You have to answer for all that. And this is why this judgment that's coming upon you is going to be the harshest judgment the world has ever seen. So where in the fuck are they going to be escaping captivity? You see? And coming to war against us. It won't be a thing, man. Ain't going to be no war against the Israelites. Prophecy tells you that. You see? Verse 14 says what? But let's get back into it, man. We're gonna go into it. Because that dude Nate is a complete demon, man. Ezekiel 35 and 14 says what? Thus saith the Lord, power, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. And when is the earth going to rejoice? It tells you when the earth is going to rejoice. This is Proverbs 29 and verse 2. It says what? When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So when the Israelites come into power, the entire earth is going to be rejoicing. Especially after that 1,000 years of us getting everything back in order. The heathen are going to love being up under the rulership of the Israelites, because what? We're going to establish a way of life that's going to cause life, you see, to flourish. Everything is going to be put back to a natural way of being, according to what the Most High has intended it to be. It's going to go back to being organic. You see, the true meaning of organic, of what the Most High intended it to be from the beginning. When he saw how everything was created, and they said what? They said it was good. That's what it's going back to. That's when the people are going to rejoice. When the righteous way is established back in the earth. And life is going to flourish. The heathen are going to rejoice when that time comes, because the righteous are going to be in authority. It says what? But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And this is all we see in the earth. The people are mourning because you Edomites are ruling, and you have no clue of what the fuck you're doing. And this is why the Most High is going to have Yahweh Shai remove you from the throne and put you back, you see, in the state of being the cave beast that you are for the entire world to see. But this is what it is. When the righteous are in authority, the people are going to rejoice. And when that time comes, it says what? Ezekiel 35:14. Thus saith the Lord power Yahweh. When the whole earth rejoices, it's going to be what? When the Israelites are back in power. I will make thee desolate. So what are you talking about? After 1,000 years, they're going to escape and go into the caves of Caucasus, the Caucasus Mountains, and make weapons to come and war against us. No. When we come into power, you see, that first 1,000 years, we're going to get everything going back in the right way. And when the heathen see it, they're going to be in a state of rejoicing. But when that time comes, we are going to make you Edomites desolate. You see? This is talking about at the end of that first 1,000 year period, the first dominion, the earth is going to be back in the right way. The law, statutes, and commandments are going to be flowing from Jerusalem as the Most High prophesied as it will be. Life is going to be flourishing. Everything's going to be right, put back in the right order. And the heathen are going to love it. They're going to be rejoicing, praising the Lord. When that time comes, you Edomites are going to be made desolate. What is that? Let's look it up in the Google. Let's define desolate in Google. Of a place deserted of people in a state of bleak and dismal emptiness. You see that? That's what's coming to you Edomites, man. Yup. Deserted of people in a state of bleak or dismal emptiness, feeling of sorrow, misery, unhappiness, loneliness. You see, that's what's coming to you Edomites, man. You're not finna escape captivity and just run the fuck. No. You don't have that type of power. When the earth is put back in that righteous space after that first 1,000 years, you Edomites are going to be made desolate, man. Eradicated, annihilated, terminated, exterminated, decimated. That's what you're coming into. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh. 15 says what? As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, even all of it. The entire house of Esau is going to be completely dismantled and demolished when that time comes. And they will not rise up again. We're going to get rid of these fucking devils once and for all. And it says what? And they shall know that I am Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. You see that? That's what it is. That's prophecy. And like I said, we're going to go into more prophecy to show you that Nate is full of shit, man. You lead people astray, and if you don't repent, man, the Lord is going to deal with you. Trust and believe. But this is what it is. And like I said, it's more prophecies to prove that this dude is going off. Ain't no fucking Edomites going to be escaping captivity after that 1,000 years. And after that 1,000 years, according to prophecy, they're going to be made desolate and eradicated from the earth. And that's all according to the will of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. With that, I'm going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful Akim out there, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah has created us to do. With that, I'm going to say Shalom, Wa, Abba, Babal.